Let me know if you guys can hear me when you get in here.
Let me know if you guys can hear me when you get in here.
Donald, how are you, my friend? First, I want to make sure you can hear me well. Give me a thumbs up, Donald, if you can hear me. Paul, thanks for coming back, bro. I had to change the format that I was, or actually, I have several um, internet connections coming in, and for some reason, my system keeps wanting to default to the family one, which is not high speed, so it kind of starts screwing me up. Thank you, Donald, for the thumbs up. So, and thank you guys for logging back in. So, um, Donald, I started driving. Uh, so I would say it's been about two 2 years and 1 or 2 months, something like that. And next week will be, oh, actually, in 2 weeks, I'll have my first year anniversary with Melton doing flatbed. And before then, that first little over year was with Swift, and I did drive in and refrigerated with them. I liked it. It was pretty good. So um, I'm enjoying it, brother. you know, I don't know. I mean, it's a good career. I started doing this for different reasons, but if it's something that you're interested in, brother, I would highly suggest it. You um, Paul, thank you for responding. You can hear me, brother. I really appreciate that. Um, Now that my setup's a little bit different than what I was going to do, I was actually going to use my other device to read a post that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So I'm gonna let a few more people get in. I generally don't have huge, uh, you know, folks watching. Maybe 20 at the most. Um, but I did want to get enough people in here to make a good topic. You guys get some good feedback. Uh, Donald, he wants to know if Melton hires new CDL holders, and absolutely they do. And and what'll end up happening is you'll after you get your CDL, give them a call, and then they'll set you up with a trainer, and it's pretty short. You'll go up like 3 weeks, and and you get to you'll get some OTJ, what do you call it? On the job training, whatever that acronym is. uh, but they do hire right out of school, man, and it's a really good company. I've been enjoying it, man, and they're pretty dedicated to getting everybody home. So um, um, I'm gonna leave out today so that I can deliver um, first thing in the morning, and then I'll get another load coming out of Houston, and I'm gonna try to get a load from the port, and it goes to Carrollton, which is by Denton, and that way I can drop off tomorrow. So I can actually pick up a load and drop a load off tomorrow, which is kind of something that I want to do. And the reason I want to do that because I was um, in Laredo for 40 hours. I took a full day off on Wednesday. I mean on Thursday. I didn't pull anything on Thursday because I was at the terminal waiting for Friday so I could get my DOT physical, and so it worked out pretty good though. I worked out. Um, you guys hit me up with some questions while I'm searching for what I wanted to talk about. Um, Actually, I'm going to answer some of these questions as I go along, and then maybe some of these folks will see it. I'll answer it here as well. But Grizzly Daniels, I think I'd sent him a message. I wanted him to, I think it was him, but if I didn't, and he sees this, I want him to send me an email, 50 plus trucker talk at gmail.com. 50, the numbers, and then plus PLUS, spell it out, okay? 50 plus trucker talk at gmail.com. And it's because he's saying that that state has um, training, CDL training, and the state pays for it in Maryland. And I really want to find out how those things are done so I can get that information out to you guys. Um, Mr. Price, I've been riding with you since you were Swift. All right, thank you. Um, how you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I see hair on your face. Yes. Uh, uh, well, yeah, less on my head. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's on my head, but it's gray and it's blending in with the backstop back there, which I'm gonna change all that for next year. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so my lives are gonna be pretty cool looking. Um, I grew this because my dad went through he went through some cancer um, beginning of last year, around about this actually about this same time last year. Okay, and it was right when I was leaving Swift, and um, he went through the chemo and everything, and I was gonna shave my head, you know, when he lost his hair, but he never lost his hair. So I just grew a beard like he has, and I left it on there. But and I don't know if you guys have seen those the pictures with the video I made with a picture of him on there, and you'll see that he has this grayed out beard like this. So that's why I did it. But it's pretty cool. Um, Paul says, I'm interested to hear about your topic. Being as the old flatbed, yeah. Um, I'll be right at 50 years old at the time to start it. Okay, I'm gonna get to that, and I'm gonna get to that really soon. We got 10 here, so I don't get a whole lot of people in my lives. You know, like I said, I really don't even announce that I'm going live too often. So I'm gonna get right to that topic, and that was a this topic came up because um, uh, I have a lot of guys our age that's coming aboard, and they're kind of worried about. You know what? I'm not even gonna. I was gonna go through some stuff. Let me just get right to it, okay? Um, so I do get a lot of guys who are near my age, and they're concerned that uh, that they're gonna have a tough time doing flatbed, or they'll have a tough time getting hired because they may not be able to pass the physical or the agility tests and stuff like that. And um, first, I'm going to talk just a little bit, you know, kind of pop a slap in the hands type of thing. And I'm not going to get on a soapbox and just go at you. First off, everybody, please, you're already there. Hit the thumbs up button for me. Okay, that what that does is it triggers an algorithm that allows other Ubeists like you guys to know that we're live. Okay, so all those thumbs up actually does help. Okay, y'all hit them, and then it'll start getting more people involved in the conversation. Okay, and as I'm blabbing, you guys write comments, and I'll read them and answer them while we're talking. Okay, I appreciate it, guys. Okay, so um, guys, if you are, 50, I've had some 60-year-olds call me or message me. At our age, we should have a sense of, you know, fuck youism. You don't like my language, it is what it is, okay? But at our age, we should have some of that. We should be able to say, I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to achieve what I want to achieve. And if you get in my way, I'm going to bulldoze you. That's just a fact. We should be there. At this age, we should be there. We should be smart enough to be able to do that without, getting locked up, right? Okay. But, what I'm saying is we don't just let people tell us that we can't do something. What are you talking about, man? As old as we are, we're gonna be able to do what the hell we want to. We're gonna be able to be smart enough to achieve it. If you know that you have, you know, uh, a little bit of muscle atrophy for not exercising, dude. If truck driving is what you want to do, and you worried about the agility test, you need to be going to a gym, do some yoga, do something to prepare yourselves, prepare your body. Do some stretches and stuff. Okay, do some things that's going to prepare your body for what you're about to go through. Okay, but it's never going to be a I'm not going to do it because I can't. The fuck, man, hell no. The fastest way for you to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it. I'm gonna bulldoze you on my way through it. I'm gonna get her done, and you guys need to feel the same way. Okay, I'm not in the fittest of shape, but I have a goal, and nothing's gonna stop me from reaching my goals. That's just it. I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I know. For instance, I know that my blood pressure runs a little bit high. It's a little bit high. I'm on blood pressure medication, and I put on some weight. Uh, John St. Clair, hey brother, how are you? Glad you joined us. Um, so I'm not gonna I'm gonna get my permit, my medical card updated. I gotta get it updated every year because I take blood pressure medication. Okay, I know you guys will give me some stuff in K. Salute man, following your videos. Thank you for a few months. Appreciate you. Brand new to the trucking, so trying to figure out which division will fit me. I'm glad you brought that up, brother, because we're gonna talk a little bit about that along the way. Okay, the topic is what's too old. Okay, and so what I'm talking right now is for you guys, tanker or reefer. Also, do you have your own Wi-Fi on the truck? So um, how do you do it? Okay, well, I'll yap about that also. Um, the Wi-Fi thing. Basically, I use a hotspot off my phone, but and most guys do it. And then they have hot shot boosters in the truck stops you can buy, and you can also buy Wi-Fi through the truck stops. I don't, because I want to, conspiracy theories. Us old guys think everybody had to get us right, and so I don't want no viruses and shit. But anyways. I did what I had to do. I went back to the company and I made sure that I would use their doctors and that everything's good. And I got my brand new medical card. I'm good for another year. Okay? But basically, what I'm telling you is whatever it is that you want to do, I don't care how old you are, whatever it is that you want to do, you cannot allow yourself to believe the narrative that once you reach a certain age, you can't do something. When do you remember I'm talking to us old guys. You remember when we was 18, 19, 20-year old and we was telling 50-year-old guys that they geezers and old folks and they can't do this and they can't do that. You remember that? I'm very glad that I did not challenge those guys at that age. What the fuck they got to lose, right? Think about it. So we don't allow people to uh, tell us that we can't do something. That's the fastest way to get me to do it. So I want you to have that mentality. This is going to be the first. Before you can do anything, you're going to have to first be in the right mindset before you can get out and accomplish and achieve anything. I don't care what it is. And there's going to be some hurdles. Okay, there's going to be a lot of guys our age hasn't evolved with computers. Okay, yeah, I have a lot of technical stuff in here, a lot of high tech stuff in here. Okay, but I don't mess with a lot of it. A lot of it's for my son. Mess with his stuff. Um, but just so you can realize just how fast technology grows. Think about this, okay? How often do you got an Apple products? Let's say you have Apple products. Think about this. How fast does technology grow? Think about how often you do updates on your phone. Why are you updating your phone? It's not because shit is going backwards. It's because they're adding more and more and more and more technology. So, what, 4 or 5 times a year? Just for example. So so technology, just in phones, computers, and laptops, things like that. The upgrades 3 or 4 times a year. It's going to change 3 or 4 times a year. Just that, okay. So if you're not technically savvy enough to keep up with the program, then you're going to get left behind, right? But you mosey right along with it. You update your phone and you keep rolling, right? Shit, come on, man, come on. You're going to have to evolve with time. And I talk about that technology kind of stuff because when you get in the truck, you're gonna have to deal with the Qualcomm, and these things are, I mean, some of the most basic frolic town crap you have ever dealt with, man. I mean, Qualcomm shit is so basic, man. You don't have to have any technical savvy to work these things. I mean, you send in macros. They are freaking elementary. You know, they're one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, and one was the first thing that you do on the load, which is pick it up or arrive at the shipper, and then two is I picked up the load from the shipper, and then you got the next phase, which is delivering, and it's all in a row. It's Frolic Town basic. You feel me? Excuse me. I mean, Frolic Town basic, and anybody can do it. Okay, so you don't let these things get in your head and discourage you to do shit. Okay, that's the first thing. You have to have this in the right place before you go out there, including no alcohol, no drugs, you know, um, knowing that you're not going to be at home every night, you know, get your mindset ready for it. Because if you ain't there, then I don't give a shit if you physically fit, pass all the tests and everything else, but your mind ain't in it. You got to be ready. Okay. All right. So um, after that, I would suggest, and this is I don't care if you 21 years old or if you 61 years old, when you're going to get ready to go get into this industry, the first thing I want you to do is go get your permit. Before you can get a permit, you have to get your medical card. Okay, you're going to go do DOT physical, um, and you want to do this, guys. I don't care how old you are because you can be 22 years old, and the thickness of your neck indicates that you have to have a sleep apnea test. Okay, so no matter how old you are, and you're going to need to get that sleep apnea test before you guys can get a CDL medical card. Okay, and you need to know that you can do it. So we're still trying to get to the point where you can get behind the wheel of a truck. Okay, so these are the things that you need to do, and these are hurdles you need to jump to get to know where you're at. Okay, so let's say you complete that, you get a medical card. You now need to study and get your CDL permit, and these are basic. I used CDL Test Pro. It's an app, and that app has damn near verbatim, verbatim the questions on your CDL test. Okay, and you wanna buy it. Is this for free one? Okay, but you want to buy that one. You want to buy um, there's 7 plus. old drivers out there. That's right. They're the 70-year-old drivers. Hell yeah. My mentors, Larry, he's 69, I think. Or did he turn 70? I think he's 69. Um, and I talk to Larry almost every day. I really enjoy working with him, and of course I talk to him every day. And I've been off his truck for 2 years, so obviously we had a good time, man. He's a good dude. I enjoy him, and he has trained guys that are, 60 plus years old, just getting into this industry. A lot of them come from other industries. Like the guy that he trained, the last older guy that he trained used to be a bus driver, and a lot of you guys that are contacting me drove locally or dump trucks or something like that, and you want to get, city bus stuff like that. I had a student that actually did that. He drove the city buses and city trains first. Um, um, Alvin Davis, hey brother, I'm 60 years old. I'll be starting my CDL in January. Go get it. Go get it. Cause I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you and everybody else, just like you and I. Okay. And some of you younger guys, I may be directing my venom towards the older guys because I don't want them to sit on their ass and think that they can't get it. When I know goddamn well they can. They know they can. But I'm also talking to you younger guys too that's been sitting around waiting and going, man, I don't know if I should be doing this. Hell yeah, you should be doing this. Is that what you want? If this is what you want, go get it. Period. Don't let nobody else get in your way. And I'm telling you, the exact same things that I'm saying right now is the exact same things that if you 18, I mean, if you're 21 years old, or if you 61 or 71 or whatever, you're all gonna go back down the same road. This is what I did. It worked, and I watched others stumble along the way because they didn't take this route. Okay, because what I'm telling you is you can call up these companies. Okay, and show up to their schools, or you can go to a private school like community college or something like that, and these folks they take your money, no problem. They help you get your permits and all that good stuff, no problem. But that don't mean that you're going to be successful. That doesn't even mean that you're hireable because maybe your body mass is too high, your sleep apnea score is too out of whack or whatever, and you're not even hireable. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? So you need to follow the protocol. Follow what I'm telling you, so that way you don't, you don't stumble along the way. Because I had guys in going through school with me at Swift, and they sent them home for several different reasons. Okay, so a lot of them was for dope. I bet you about 50, 60 people showed up on the first day. The first day we left and went to do the hair follicle, half the people showed up to the place to get the hair follicle. The other half left. I'm not tripping, man. And they was talking about, they was at a hotel, clearing out the hotel, talking about, they wasn't gonna pass the test. They didn't know it was gonna be a hair follicle. I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you. I want you to get things done in this way. That way you can get there and be successful when you get there. The next thing is, um, if you show up and you don't have your CDL permit, you're gonna have to take the CDL test within like the first 2 days or 3 days of being in class. Okay, so that means you're gonna take the general knowledge, brakes, air brakes, and God damn, what's the other one? Air brakes, general knowledge, and I forget the other one. I don't know, but anyways, three of them you gotta take. Okay, and you got to take those before you can get your permit, and you got to get you got to pass with a specific rating. Okay, all right. So if you show up and you don't have it, the pressure is on. Okay, and we tend to put extra pressure on ourselves, guys that are up there a little bit, because we kind of get intimidated by failing, and those that are surrounding us are our children's age or younger than our kids. So psychologically, we just fuck ourselves, basically, what I'm saying. But it doesn't even matter. You can still be young and put yourself under pressure. I don't want to fail because I don't want to go home to my parents or let them know that I failed. All my friends know I failed or whatever. Eliminate all of those possibilities, okay? Because you cannot move forward without getting that permit. So get that permit first. Get it at home. Well, you can take it in stages that's not under pressure. Okay, that's what I did, and it was cool. So let's say you show up and they make you go through the permit portion of the school anyways. Well, who cares? You may have to sit in a class, but you ain't got to go take the test because you already passed all that. You already got your shit. You follow me? Okay, so now you show up and you're ahead of the game. You're gonna find that when you show up to school, CDL school, that you're gonna be treated. And I know it's jacked up to you young guys. I understand that. Okay, trust me. But I'm gonna tell you what the facts are. I'm not gonna paint a pretty picture. I'm just gonna tell you what the truths are. Okay, so you're gonna show up, and you're gonna be 50, 60 years old. The other instructors are gonna see that, and they're gonna treat you with a different level of respect. Believe what I'm telling you. When the younger you are, the more high-headed they think you are, and they're gonna treat you in that frame of mind, man. It's jacked up, but I'm telling you what the facts are. I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and um, it's almost an industry standard type of thing. It's jacked up, but it's truthful what I'm telling you, and I'm trying to give you information that when you show up, um, it doesn't come as a surprise to you. Okay, I know you guys are commenting. Okay, let me see if I can get up. Combination, right? Combinations. Thank you. That's the other test. Those air brakes, general knowledge, and combination vehicles. Okay, semi trucks. So you have to take those three. So I appreciate the help on that. So I'm gonna go up a little bit because I missed a couple. Um, uh, Dimitri, how are you, my friend? St. John, I've talked to you already. Michael Watts, hey brother. Having a CDL will get you a paycheck. It damn sure will. It damn sure will. And you get to dictate how much that paycheck is as a CDL holder. It's your license. It's like a plumber. Okay, the plumber can go can okay. I'm gonna be a journeyman plumber and work under somebody, or you can be a master plumber and make real crazy money. Same thing, electrician. You know what I'm saying? You got the license to do it. You got a license to drive trucks. The truck cannot move unless somebody with a license can move it. So you get to name you get the excuse me, you get to name your dollar. Okay, but it comes in time, it comes in experience, and you have to choose the right thing, which we was talking about when you guys asked me about the tanker and refrigerator and things like that. So we're gonna talk about that because that has something to do with the scratch. Trust me, okay? You consider driving like the typical thing. Everybody can pull a drive in. I don't give a shit whatever license you got, you pull a drive in with it. So those are dime a dozen. But when you start doing refrigerated, it's a little bit different. Okay, because you got to know how to treat the reefer unit, and driving guys don't do that because that's not what they do. Tanker guys don't do that because that's not what they do. But if you're a driving guy, you're dime a dozen. I'm not saying that you're not worthy. You are. Okay, but there's a whole lot of you. The tanker guy can't pull a tanker. He can damn sure go pull a drive in, but you can't go pull a tank if you're a driving guy. You follow me? So that's what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about that just a little bit because I want to make sure that you guys are fully informed when you make the decision to do flatbed. Okay. Uh, let me catch up with some questions though. I haven't spoken to you in over a year, and I told you that I was going to Swift school. I hope everything. Hope you. Oh, there you go, Dimitri. Uh, it was hard with no CDL permit. There you go. So Dimitri said um, it was that he had no CDL permit when he went, and you when he went to school. And I'm telling you, you want that. Um, he said, Leonard says, I'm 63 years old and I've been in trucking since 18 years old. I let no one stop you and getting your CDL. Man, uh, Leonard, he and I have back and forth a few times over some of the videos, stuff like that. And, I really, really, really like when guys would, veterans, been doing this for a long time, have a positive influence. They have something positive to say, something positive to give. You're gonna find there's a whole lot of man, they're just so negative. It's really crazy. Okay, really crazy. But he has a really positive attitude, and I really appreciate that because what I'm trying to do is give y'all guys information to help you get to where you want to go. And that CDL is a super ticket, man. That you write your own way with that CDL. It's your license, yours to keep, yours to lose, but it's yours to keep. And people who are hiring you, they want to make use of what's yours. So shit, yeah, they cannot make their living. Insurance companies cannot make a living without your license. That's a fact. We can survive without them because we can get an authority and haul freight. Okay, it's not as simple as what I'm saying, and it's just amazing to me how many people get on here. They're new, just like all of us, and they say, "Well, next year I'm gonna go to Swift for a year. I'm gonna go to whatever his company, whatever Medicare, so get my license, drive for a year, then go get my authority. Good goddamn luck. Good luck. It's almost the same. Trust me, what I'm telling you, it's almost the same. Is learning to walk today and then putting on the blindfold and I'm gonna walk through a minefield and not get blown up. I'm telling you, it don't really work that way. It don't. It don't. Okay. So, anyways, back to the topic, and I'll answer some more questions. Let me say I passed all my class tests, but I failed the permit test. But I think he meant I failed the permit test, so I'm going to take my permit test when I go back, and 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 which is one of the reasons why I'm saying, you want to prepare before you get there. Okay, guys, listen to me, I think it's the Dimitri. I think that's I'm not saying your name right. I think it's Dimitri is the way it's pronounced. Okay, but what he's telling you is the same, man. This is not a easy thing. Okay, you guys listen to what I'm telling you, bro. It doesn't matter if you're 21 years old or if you're 70 years old. Sometimes we get out of our mind. We're not here when stressful situations come up, or we back in the back of our head we kind of like we know, but we don't have that full um, sense of I got this, you know, and when that situation arises, we just cave, we just draw blank, and then walk out of that testing thing going, I can't believe that I screwed that up. I know I screwed it up, but I know this answer was this. Why did I put this or whatever? You follow me? Um, if that's the case, man, just don't put yourself in that position. You can be smarter than that and get your permit before you show up, and you're going to be so much better off. Trust what I'm telling you. Okay. So, anyways, um, after you get done with the school part of it, or the permit part of it, and you're gonna show up to these schools, and you'll be surprised how that process is going to change for you as a guy with some season. Okay, some of this great stuff. You'll be surprised the ways you are accepted into this situation. Okay, because people expect different from you. Just like they expect hot headedness, stubbornness, um, you know, they just expect shit from someone who's in their 20s. They expect, a level headed thinking from you as an older guy. Okay, and the young guys go, man, I can't believe they would think about me this way. Well, I can't believe they would think that somebody who's 50 years old automatically has a level head. I see them every goddamn day, crazy as hell. I think they done sniffed too much diesel fuel or some shit. A lot of these guys are fucking crazy, dude. Mm-mm. But that's the part of it. Okay, so once you get done with the class and you actually have that card in your hand, you're gonna go on a mentor's truck. Okay, they're gonna put you with somebody that's going to, um, you know, essentially show you how to perform the job, okay? And I'll be careful when I say they teach you how to drive a truck. The fact is, you know, the better you get with that is it comes to with time, okay? Their job is to teach you how to do a job successfully, okay? They cannot possibly teach you how to drive a truck because, um, every scenario is different. They can't show you every scenario. It's just that's just the fact, okay? So, um, you know, things are going to be different for you as an older guy when you get on a truck. It's going to be a lot simpler. The person that you're on the truck with, if they're younger than you, and they're respectful, then it's gonna be a cakewalk because you'll be respectful to them. You got some things to talk to them about. They got some things to talk to you about, and it's pretty good. Okay. Um, so before that happens, and I skip something. So before that happens, you're gonna do a couple of things to get hired. Okay, and the fact of your age is a plus for trucking companies. Okay, in a lot of industries, being seasoned is a negative because they want to hire somebody that they can train young and then retain them for 25 years or so and mold that person over those years into somebody that's been making them money for all of those years. Okay, that's different with trucking. You know why? Because trucking companies know goddamn well the chances of your ass staying there for 20 years is goddamn near zero. Most of these trucking companies probably have less than 2 or 3% of their fleet that's been there over 10 years. That's just a fact because people bounce around in this industry so freaking often. But guys our age are more stable. We not doing this, we ain't chasing that. Not like they are. I mean, we still chasing it, but not like they are. We got one in the house. We ain't worried about that, right? Okay, and so our lives are a little bit more stable, a lot more stable than younger guys, and so companies will look at us as somebody who will be there a lot longer than the young guys. Plus, we see bigger pictures. Young guys get angry, and I'm going over there. I'm quitting. You know, but we think about things a little bit different. We kind of see a bigger picture and say, you know what, this load may not pay very much. It don't have very many miles on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it because maybe they ain't just trying to starve me out. Maybe they're trying to move me to an area 200 miles away that has good freight, you know. But when we're young and we're hot headed, man, they only giving me 200 miles. I can quit. I can go do that. I can get 50 burgers. That's the different mentality. And that's why you are more important. Well, I say more important. They look at you different because you're less likely to do spur of the moment type of things. Okay, so that adds to your value. That's just the bottom line. Okay, so um, the hiring process for us is a lot easier. Okay, so agility tests, um, basic man, you're gonna the 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 most difficult thing that you would do is you're gonna pick up the tarps. Tarps weigh about 80 pounds to 90 pounds a piece. Okay, you're gonna pick that tarp up off the ground and then you're gonna set it on top of a trailer, the back of the trailer. Okay, then you're gonna take it off, set it up on the ground, and grab the next one. I think one's maybe closer to 90, and the other one is closer to 80. You take the other one, set it up there, and then put it back down. Done. You're done. You're done. You and I both know we're not gonna lift with our back, so you're just gonna be down there, grab it, pick it up with your legs, set it on top. It doesn't matter. You're good. So you can do that. Okay, and if you can't, then you know there's some other issues going on. Okay, um, so you don't have to you're not joining the goddamn police. You ain't got to do no course where you get to running and jumping and shit, climbing walls and crawling under them damn wire things like you in the military and shit. No, you're just gonna pick some tarps up and set them on the back. Okay. Um, you're going to do DOT physical type stuff like lift your leg up, touch your nose and all that kind of stuff. For me, this is not hard stuff. Okay, so you don't have to be discouraged that you're going to fail. The failure is not going and not trying. That's where the failure is. Okay, and if you have corrective lenses, like I wear glasses. I've always worn glasses. I have contact in now. Okay, uh, you know if you're wearing contacts and you have glasses as well, try to go through the whole phase with your glasses, not your contacts. Because actually, if you have the correct prescription, your glasses are going to help you to see better driving. Okay? So, just a little tip. It's not one way or the other. Okay? As an older guy, I hope I've dispelled the whether you can or can't physically do it. You can. Okay. Now, if you any of you guys, if you have a sleep apnea problem, would mean they make you take the MIG fighter thing on your nose and you go that thing. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're doing right. That does not exclude you. Having high blood pressure does not exclude you. There are some things that exclude you, but those things will not. And in fact, trucks are most trucks that are definitely new trucks have excuse me, I was looking out the window because I'm waiting for my son-in-law to show up, and we've got a bunch of stuff for the new baby that he's gonna take home. They had my house is the house big enough to have all of the shit, so they had the baby shower and everything. Got rooms full of baby shit. But anyways, so if you're wearing that MIG fighter thing to sleep in, these trucks, new trucks, they actually have a plug for that, so that you can sleep with your the PAP machine, hooked up, man. Just because you have these things don't mean that you're disqualified. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Come on, do it. If you want to do this, come do it. That CDL is a golden ticket. It's a golden ticket. I'm telling you, you can write your path with it. So go get it. All right. Let me get this to some questions, and then I'll get back on it. All right, because I know you guys have been. I'm watching them. Okay. I have a degree in business management, and so do I, man. I'm good. I made $100,000. Yep, and been there, done that. I was a union truck driver at City of Chicago. So, what you were saying to get your CDL, get it. That's right. That's right. That's right, man. Quick one. I used to be in service side of luxury automobiles at dealerships, right? And I got real good at it. Really, really, really good at it. And I climbed up the management ladder pretty quick. And when I got to a point where they could see that I could turn some shit around, I would turn around, and then they would find a way to disqualify me for the manager's position that I was actually in. And for the most part, they would tell me, "Oh, we only hire managers with 4 year degrees." It's corporate shit, man. I'm telling you guys, man. This is corporate shit. And Michael Watts probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I decided to go back to school. Then went back to college. Went to community college right here by my house. Got a associate degree in business. Then I transferred to University of Houston. Let's get a business degree. A couple of them. Once you get the first one, people say they got multiple degrees and shit. You might think, wow, you spent 500 years in school, but it's really not true. Because let's say you want in general business, and then you get one in business management, then you get one in accounting, It's business management. Business, a degree in business has several different. Well, you can get one business in medical. You can get it in accounting, HR. I mean, it's a lot of them. Okay, so once you get one, it's only you know a couple of semesters. You can get another one. You ain't got to start all the way from scratch. So that would sound like, oh, God damn, dude. It's not. It's not. But I got it because I got sick of people telling me no. You ain't gonna tell me no. I'm gonna get it, and then when I get it, you call me and say, "Hey, man, I see you. You know, you got a degree now, and we would like to have you back over here and fix some shit." And I'm gonna tell them, "Hell no, I'll stay behind the wheel of this truck. I'm good. I'm good." So, anyways, he's right because I went to. This is when I went. I had no permit. Okay, this is the Dimitri says I had no permit, so I had to take the classroom test. Plus, they took me to to get my permit, and I passed my classroom, and I failed a permit test. Yeah, man, it's because of pressure be cray cray, you know, because you don't want to fail yourself. Okay, you don't want to let yourself down. John St. Clair, some state required that the tank endorsements two on the CDL test. Yeah, and you know the question about tanker and refrigerated. Um, the guy asked about that, and I will say this: when you go get your CDL, try to get all the endorsements. And I actually had a question. Somebody asked me that question about what are endorsements. You know, you get a Class A CDL, meaning you can drive a semi truck, okay? But there's still restrictions on things that you can do with that license unless you have um, um, endorsements. And endorsements means you have add-ons to your CDL, and tanker is an add-on. It's an endorsement. Don't get tanker without getting hazmat because the hell you doing a tanker if you ain't got hazmat? Okay, okay, and hazmat is an endorsement. Doubles and triples is an endorsement. So you want to get all of these things, passenger car, all that kind of stuff. Take them if you want to. But if it has to do with pulling that CDL, that 18 wheel up the road, then try to get those endorsements because it opens many doors for you. Okay, but when you get ready to make your decision, if you're going to do a reefer, flatbed, or tanker or whatever you're doing, you're not restricted to whatever your decision is going to be. Okay, because you have the ability to do it legally because you have those endorsements. Um, okay, yeah. So Michael Watson, he drives a bus and a truck with his CDL because he has that passenger. You just you know just don't limit yourself. See what the man's saying? You know, you get tired of driving trucks for a little while, just go drive a school bus, drive city bus. You know, during the year, school year, you can probably do pretty busy. In summer, maybe not. Go drive some big trucks during the summer. You know, these things are available to you. Okay, and I can bet you Michael Watts has got some age on him. That sounds like too much damn wisdom to be, a young whippersnapper. Uh, Dimitri, are the Swift schools open with everything going on? And the answer to that is yes. However, I think it's longer now. It was when I went through, it was 3 weeks, but because of and that was three guys in the truck with me and the teacher, and the driver, the instructor. Okay, so now it's like I think they take like one at a time, so it kind of stretches it out. I think it's 5 weeks now from what I've gathered, and definitely when you get with a recruiter, ask them about that. But if they tell you after 3 weeks they full of shit, so tell them, look, pull my goddamn leg now. Shit, how the hell is it gonna be the same now as it was then? Everything done crazy. Everything done changed. Come on, you try to get the truth out of them. But I think it's 5 weeks from the other UBist, giving us feedback. Okay. Um, I was trying to go through Utah, lady. I forgot the name. She told me they couldn't come to Utah. I had to go through Swift in the state. It used to be a little different. but now they've really changed on who they bring in and how they bring them in. Not that they won't take you, but they might not let you just go to the place of your choice. Okay. Uh, Rosebell, you have value in trucking as opposed to other industry. You right. You do have value in trucking as opposed to other industries. You know, and I just gave you a prime example. Okay, I was making a ton of money in with luxury cars at dealerships, Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, at the actual dealership at high management levels. The stress involved with people who drive those cars who believe that they're better than everybody else, which means they thought they was better than me and talked to me in a kind of way, treat me in a kind of way. And then and for a while I took it because I was making so goddamn much money. There's peace and solitude in the cab of that truck. Let's put it to you that way, man. Nobody's in there to give you a headache. Dude, I pull a load, drop that load off. I may have contact with two or three people. Maybe, and since this COVID thing happened, I might, maybe one. Maybe. I'm sorry, maybe two. Maybe. One when I'm picking it up a load and one when I'm dropping off a load. Other than that, I'd rather talk to anybody, man. Stress level is way down. Way down. Even with my other businesses, I don't have to deal with no screaming, crying, bitching ass parents. Why come my son who is 4 foot tall, weigh 250 pounds, why come he can't, he's 12 years old and wonder why come he can't get on a showcase baseball team. The fuck, man, you're just not dealing with a bunch of crazy when you're in that truck. You are, but it's just you in there 90% of the time, man. You might invite somebody in there that's up in your head. The person driving the car in front of you, you let them get in your truck because they in your head. But other than that, it's solitude in there, man. I can't tell you. It's really a different situation. Wolf Rider, hey, for you guys, Wolf Rider, 750 right there. If you guys have not went to his page and subscribed to his page, he's another Melton driver. You want to do that, okay? As soon as I'm done here, go to. You know what I'm gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to start putting his channel in my descriptions so that you guys can always go down there and find a link to his page. I like his videos because you see him doing stuff just like you see me doing stuff. So it's not bullshit because he's actually doing it while he can't say that he ain't claiming to be a basketball player and he's securing a load on the back of a trailer. He's telling you I'm going to secure a load on the back of the trailer. You watch him do it, that kind of thing. I like that. I like truth, and so he's a pretty good dude. You guys need to go over there and like and subscribe to his channel, okay? He's in Oregon, and you know what else I like about him and his channel. And when you go to his channel and you subscribe to his channel, ask questions. He's gonna respond. But unlike me, who home every weekend, and I got this family, and you know a whole lot of shit going on, he's more trucker guy because he actually lives out of his truck, and his better half is in the truck with him, and these are things that you guys can do as well. Okay, so you know I hope I'm giving you guys some information. Okay, and for the topic of this video, um, all of this goes hand in hand. Okay, you guys know what I was bitching about. Whatever age you are, man, get your ass on, get up off your ass and go do it. Don't let nobody else tell you that you can't. Okay, let's answer a couple more questions. Um, and oh, Wolf Rider says, Happy Dollar said 50. Well, Merry Christmas to you. I always say Merry Christmas. I never say Happy Holidays. I don't give a shit about offending anybody. If you Hanukkah, then Happy Hanukkah to you. Just because I said Merry Christmas don't mean that I don't like you. It just means that I do Christmas. And I love Christmas. And if I had one of them, things with the candles, then I would love Hanukkah too. You give me gifts every day like the Hanukkah people do. I'm down with that. I'll be Jewish for a little while. Give me a bunch of free stuff. It ain't even free. I don't know how they do it, but you know, I respect them just like, you know, they would respect Christianity. Okay, so it's not a holiday Christmas tree. God damn it, it always been hell. Um, let's see. Leonard said I had a CDL when I was 45, and it's been a beautiful thing to me. Go get them again. Leonard Smith is a guy that I've talked to a few times. He's one of the UBS. I've talked to him a few guys. He's been in this industry for a little bit longer than us. Okay, and super positive every time. Every comment is always positive and upbeat, and I like that. And if you can ever find a truck driver with some experience, got a good attitude, shit, you done found you a diamond in the rough, man. It's amazing. Okay, but you can get some wisdom out of them. They can help you out. You know, things like with me, tarping. I can secure a load no problem. Okay, that I have that type of mechanical ability that I can see things. But tarping, you know, kind of a little bit weak on tarping. You know, my tarps will do real good, but the company tarps are made a little bit thicker material, and sometimes I have a little bit of trouble. Make sure they don't, you know, kind of get poofed out on me. Other than that, I would actually take in some students, and I'm still thinking about doing that. I just might need to get with some guys and kind of show me a little bit better on the tarping thing. We'll try to someone come in that have a CDL will get you a paycheck. Uh, it can get you a career in the future if you plan for it. It's not just a paycheck. That's right. Um, you can get a paycheck. Your mind says what you know. What I was going to read to you guys was a comment from one of my long time penny chaser, one of our long time subscribers, and he said some things in there, and I'm just gonna have to make a video on what he said, and I couldn't have said it better if I'd have tried to say it better myself. Is that you're successful in this industry just like you are successful in anything else because you listen to me. You are successful because you made yourself successful. You fucking got up off your ass. You fought for it and you got it. Okay? You can't scratch off a lottery ticket, win $1 million, and then be a successful millionaire because your ass will be soon broke. Okay? The guy who got up off his ass, bust his ass, and turned a dime into two dimes, and two dimes into 5 quarters, and 5 quarters into 5 million. That guy cut from a different cloth. Cut from a different. He got up off his ass and got out there and got it done. Didn't expect nobody to hand him shit. If you want to get out here and burn that fuel, and you want to make your money, you go get your CDL. Okay, you can get it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Oh, you know, your neck look like a linebacker. You know, and you got to go get their sleep apnea test. Cool, bring it on. And then you, even if the test result says, oh man, you know, you like died 8 times in your sleep, shit. Then you need to fix that. Fix it after you got it fixed, and then go back and say, now do my goddamn neck test. Now do my sleep apnea test. And when you get done, you're gonna say, damn, you good now. You damn right I'm good. Give me my shit. That's how you fix it, man. You don't just lay down and think I'm gonna scratch off a lottery ticket. Go to work. Go get it. Work on this. Work on this. Go get your stuff, man. Don't let nobody get in the way. They get a lot of people with a whole bunch of excuses why they're not out here doing it. Oh, you know, well, I'm going to do it, you know, next year. I'm just waiting for, man, your ass to be waiting for. I don't give a shit. Fill in the blank. I'm just waiting for, fill in the blank. Go ahead. Fill it in. Let me ask you a question. I'm not starting my trucking career till next year because blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, change that blah, 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 blah to I have a winning lottery ticket, but I'm not going to go cash it in for 3 more years because blah, 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 blah. Now, does it make any sense? Shit, no. Shit, no. What's going to stop you from going to the state and cashing in a $1 million lottery ticket that you ain't going to do for 3 years now? Tell me what is it? I'm gonna wait till I get divorced so I ain't got to split with my wife. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Okay, so in that instance, maybe the lottery ticket thing was a bad analogy. Okay, but you got what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Uh, don't let anything get in your way, man. Go get, go get it. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get some more of y'all's comments in here. Uh, love your videos. Hey, what's that? Side A, Sci and D, C and D, Dia, Sia and Dia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm pretty basic with that shit. But thank you very much, man. And I hope you was talking about me and not just Wolf Rider. Wolf Rider got some. You know what? One day I'm gonna kidnap his ass so he can. You know, I have some good equipment. You know, but my boy he runs that shit. I don't know, but it's you know the daily videos I make like in the truck stuff like that. I want that quality that his videos have. So I'm gonna have to kidnap his ass so he shouldn't have to do that shit. Uh, Rose Bell. Hey, Rose. Good information. Thank you, Rose. I really appreciate it. I hope that I'm helping you guys. I'll do the best I can. You know, um, um, I had a negative situation with Swift at the end, okay? And they were interviewing me at the end with one agenda in mind. But the lady told me that was with me. She says, um, why it was dumbass question. These people are stupid. These people who interviewed, they were straight up stupid. But she said, why don't I give my personal information to my subscribers? If I like them so much, if I love them so much, why come I don't get my personal information out to my subscribers? I started to say, bitch, shut your goddamn ignorant ass up. I didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't. But I do. I do reach out to you. You know, I always say, hey, anybody want to reach out to me? I always say all at the same time, hey, look, hit me up, 50 plus trucker talk at gmail.com. 50 plus 50 plus trucker talk at gmail.com. And when we communicating, if what we're communicating about needs a conversation, then I'm going to call you. There we go. And now, why I go through all that? What I'm talking about? What I'm saying is, the reason I do it is because I want you guys to be successful. Okay, and this type of information, truthful, non-biased information, it's hard to find, and it definitely was hard to find when I started this channel. When I started truck driving, okay, I started to get my CDL. So that's the reason why I come out and do it. And I hope that I continue to bring y'all some helpful information. And I don't give a damn if you 18 and you getting ready, or if you 70 and you getting ready. Come on, man, just do it. Hey, what's going on there, Marcus? Appreciate you. Record oldest driver talked to is 80. Wow. You know, it's if you wanting to get into flatbedding, you know, climbing up and down loads and all this. Oh, one more thing about a myth with a flatbed. I want to say, and I thought it was true. You know, in fact, I told my son that his ass was gonna do it when we started running. You know, I was gonna do it. Is securement and tarping is extremely physical, and it is not. It's not. I've crawled on top of some loads that I was like, God damn, you know. When I looked down, it looked like I was like 8 stories up. I ain't scared of heights. I just don't want to fall from none of them. None. I don't want to fall out this chair I'm sitting in. Okay? So, but for the most part, these things, when they're high loads or tender loads, or, you know, uneven loads, stuff like that, the shippers normally will have some sort of equipment to lay the tarps on the load for you. So all you got to do is strap them down. They lay the tarps on for you, or the machine will lay them on there for you, and then you just bunge them down. You do everything from the ground. You never get on top of them. Dude, this shit is so goddamn easy now. Don't think that's not. Okay, and I said that because you said it, the oldest driver is 80 years old. Your ass can be 80 years old doing flatbed. But the thing is, you start now when you're 80 years old, you ain't got to do that shit. Because you can be driving special equipment like windmill blades and shit like that, making crazy ass money, and you ain't doing none of that. All you doing is driving. You ain't doing none of that security shit, right? Come on, man. Come on. Come on out here and get it. Marcus, appreciate you, man. Uh, Craig Davenport, I'm going into military. Whoa, look here. Look here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Good reason to get into flatbed and open deck. Okay, military ain't going nowhere. Military ain't going nowhere. And if you can get a military contract and pull military equipment, shit. But if you pull the military equipment, and I'm saying that most of the military equipment, that stuff is through Mercer, Landstar, and a couple other people. They have big contracts with the military to move stuff, and so those are like owner operator type of deals. Okay, so you may have a truck payment, shit like that, right? I say that to kind of give you a big old picture, so that I don't say, hey, your ass don't make $5,000 a week pulling military equipment. You lazy in the mother. You are not driving. That's a fact. That's a fact. 5Gs easy. That's on the low end. That military contract, pulling military equipment, dude, man, you finna go make some money, bro. Craig, you finna make some money. You ain't already doing it. You finna shit. If you ever get too much and you need somebody to get to, holler at me. Oh hell. Everybody look crazy over there at Lyle. No hippie trucking and transportation. Everybody look at him. He probably at home sipping on some scissor. Every time he do his live, say I don't have no, I don't have no. This live, y'all. He be doing his videos at home like this. Let me see who giving me a message here, and then he said like 2 words, and then his cup this big. He poured a fifth of whiskey in 1 cup and sat there and drank the whole goddamn thing while he doing his lives. Yeah, he do. He gonna say he don't. He gonna say he don't. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. Watch him. Watch his videos. Lyle is with Prime, and he's doing really well over there. And if you watch his channel, he's gonna dispel a whole hell of a lot of these damn ridiculous, dumb ass don't lease trucks myths. That's a bunch of shit. If somebody hating on it really, 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 really bad, somebody hating on the subject really, really, really bad, that's my indication that it must be successful. I'm telling you. Think about it like, a fly. If a fly just landed on you and then drove off and you didn't notice it and didn't care about it, then it's that one that you keep doing this one, that's bugging the hell out you, his ass is successful because he's bugging the shit out you. So goddamn it, that's the one I want. I want the one that is bugging you. The thorn in your side, the Deion Sanders, you know what I mean? That's what success comes from. It don't come from passive and shit ain't good. Listen to people bitch and moan and cry about something. Then you're gonna know it's then you're gonna know it's gonna be some good shit there. Check it out. I mean, I did it. I know. But so now so Lyle's gonna get me back talking about how great I am. Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I am. I get it. And the older I get, the grayer I get. I'm sure. But anyway, we're talking truck, Lyle. if you guys are interested in Prime and the tanker, Prime has tank, and Prime has a flatbed, and Prime has refrigerated, and Prime can help you get your CDL. Okay, so um, I said I was going to talk a little bit about the reefer division. I'm going to pass that off to Lyle. Okay, the reason I say that is because I have some reefer stuff, but he does it every day. Okay, and you know, maybe he can give you guys, maybe he can make a video, but the pluses and minuses of pulling refrigerated truck. You know, the daily things that he has to do, like washouts, and how often he has a washout, and you know, some things to pull that, you know, maybe you don't have to wash out as much, or some things that you pull every time you pull it, you got to go do a washout. You know, that sort of stuff. I don't know, but maybe Lyle can give you some better guidance with that. You know, I can do dry van. Shit. You know, I don't give a shit what they put in there. It's dry van. You know, I did take it somewhere. You might have to sweep it out every once in a while, but you know, it ain't difficult. You know. And the flatbed, I let them get everything off, and as long as ain't nothing on the back of that that's gonna get me in trouble, then the wind will take it off. I ain't swept a goddamn flatbed off. I just dry 65. You know, but it's a little bit different when you pull in reefer. You got other stuff that you have to do. No hippie. uh, you're at the broken hip age. He's saying that I'm at the broken hip age because I'm climbing on top of shit and doing all that at, you know, broken hip age. That's cool. That's cool. But I ain't gonna let it discourage me. You know, we and the rest of y'all ain't either. We gonna come on with it. Just don't break a hip, because your ass is. You seem like if you break a hip, somebody break a hip like in like a week and shit, they dead. Now what the hell is it about hips and old folks, man? They break a hip and you be like, sweet low, sweet. Their ass is fixed to go. Their ass fixed to go, boy. That's that's not trucking, anyways. And then see, Lila got in here and took over my goddamn feed. Now we're not talking trucking anymore. That's let's talk about some trucking here. Come on. Uh, so back to flatbed. Okay. Um, I'm gonna say a couple of things that you guys that, you know, getting into it can use to help you. Tools that you can use to help you. I got a video about the tools that I used also, but you can also build some tools that will help you. So, you know, there may be a load that's not really high, and I can crawl up there and, you know, get it done with no problem. But I just don't goddamn want to crawl up there. You know. So basically, what I'm saying is that you can, once you get into this, you can make tools, build tools at home out of PVC and hooks and PVC, and then and straight pipes like a drift nail or something like that, where you can stay on the ground and get your little tool, reach up there and grab the tarp and pull it uh, to position the way you want to position it, so you don't have to climb on top of the load. That way you have to slip down and break a hip, right? Loud. Um, his ass break his hip too. Shit, going there and pulling meat loads and flour loads and shit, going out there and pulling flowers out of the back of the trailer and slip down and crack something. I don't know if he did it because he was drunk, or if he did it because he was, you know, working hard with no boots on, some shit. I don't know. But anyways, you can make things for flatbed to help you perform without perform your job and perform your duties without being strenuous about it. And we keep ladders, you know, such things, man. You're gonna be able to, the tools you're gonna have at your disposal that is going to help you to not um, slip down and bust your butt. Put it to you that way, okay? Um, or put yourself in a position. to be in harm's way. Okay, so I do have a video of like the I use my extended pole that holds my V boards to put them on top of the load, so I don't got to climb up there and throw straps and stuff like that over the V board. I can maneuver it to where I can get and use the V boards. You know, they're just shaped like this, and they go on the edge of the load. So when you put the strap over it, and the strap don't crimp down into the load, it protects the load from you over. You know, it kind of spreads out the weight of your tension that you when you're strapping down. Or if it's a sharp edge, it'll keep the the sharp edge from digging through your your strap. Okay, and so those things are important, but you got to be able to put them on top of that load that's 12 feet in the air, and that's what this pole does. And so there's tools to your disposal, and not just the tarp machine, but this flatbed is not hard, no matter how old you are, and you can pass agility test without breaking a hip. The PV site, well, yep. Edge protectors. That's exactly what I was talking about, bro. You're right with that. Let's go on your live. Cornelius. Oh, I said Cornelius Price. Okay. Nice showing you, but I gotta go back. Cook for the wife. I don't blame you. I'm about to as well. I actually have got some peppers roasting in my oven. I need to get my butt down there. They're probably off by now. I got them on the time. I'm making some hot sauce, and that ain't for my wife though. She won't eat that stuff. But Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. Lyle, are you done terrorizing the people in my feed? If so, I'm gonna go downstairs and act like I got stuff I need to get done. Hey, if any of you guys have a last minute question, throw it out there real quick so I can answer you before I get off here. I've been on here for 77 minutes. I know y'all get tired of hearing me ramble, anyways. And I know it don't take that long for us older guys, us geezers to get up off our ass. We just need a little bit of encouragement. So I know you guys are ready to get her going. Anybody got any final questions? If not, I am going to sign off and go downstairs. And hey, if you guys haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. Okay, help me to push these videos along. Lyle at No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. He's with Prime. He's got a YouTube page. Go check him out. Wolf Rider. Also, go check out his YouTube page. He's a Melton driver. And guys, we'll get you some of that information from these dudes. Okay, got some good stuff. Have a good night. I'm burned up in your state. Well, if you happen to be near Houston, let me know. Or near Dallas, let me know. We'll have to do a little something. Merry Christmas to you there, Leonard. I appreciate you, man. You're a good dude, and I'm glad that you found my page. I really do. I appreciate it. Every time I see one of your comments, bro, it brightens my day. I like that positiveness, bro. I really do. And guys, I appreciate you. I'm gonna sign off. And we'll talk again before. I'm going to be home on another thing that Melton does. I don't know if Lyle going to get home for Christmas, but Melton, get your ass to the house, hear me? So I'll be here on next Wednesday, and I'm going to do some cooking. So I'm going to put some more stuff on my cooking channel, and I'm going to do another live before then, but I want to make sure you guys, have that I speak to you again. Those that don't get to talk to me before or hear from me before Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. I don't do the holidays. Merry Christmas to you. I ain't scared. If you're offended, then sorry. Still, it's Christmas. What the goddamn day is. The day ain't holidays. The day is Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Okay? Until I see you again. Ubiest of the YouTubiest, the best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. Till I see you again, Merry Christmas to you. And deliver undistracted. Here's your boop. Boop.